Here you go.
I am Kamisha Dixon, and I am a part of the West Star class of 2024, the premier class of 2024. And today I have the honor of interviewing Mr. Austin Thompson, the owner of Thompson Mortuary, for our leadership legacy story that we're doing as a class project. And so I just want to take a few minutes to have Mr. Thompson share a little bit about himself before we start with our interview questions. So, Mr. Thompson, you doing okay today?
Doing good.
Good. I'm well. Can you just share a little bit about your life and how you ended up owning Thompson Mortuary? Tell us a little bit about Thompson Mortuary.
All right. Well, I was born here, and my father actually started this business in 1966, and he died when I was 9 years old.
Okay.
And I had started going around the funeral home, with him prior to his death. And I knew then I wanted to be a funeral director, just like my dad.
Yes, sir.
I noticed the pride he took and how he served families and made them feel better in a time like this. And that's something I wanted to do. And so I went to mortuary school upon finishing my college career playing college football. And I went to Mississippi at the DeSoto Center at Northwest. And I drove back and forth every day. My mom kept the business going after my father's death. And I took on the role to manage the business after playing college football and pursuing my boxing career. And going to mortuary school every day, driving back and forth, and I completed it in 1992. And from then on, I've managed the business ever since then. Well, actually, I managed it from 1990, but I got my license then in 1992.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's good. All right. So what influenced your success as a business leader? Because this business has been pretty successful over the years.
Yeah. As I said, I watched how particular and my dad was when he was moving around, even at home, and not just at his business. He took pride in what he did, and I wanted to be just like my dad and run it with dignity and respect, and that's what motivated me as a businessman.
Yeah. And that is a reputation that Thompson Mortuary have. People do respect you in the community, and they do respect you, and that's how you have a lot of people come back because they dealt with you and how they were treated, and then they tell other people about you because it is a tough time. I know it's a tough business, so that's good. Describe the changes you have seen in your company or business over the past years.
Well,
1992, that's pretty early on. That's quite a bit of time ago. So what has really changed over the years?
The diversity. I've noticed a change in it, and I'm thankful for that, but I think it all contributes to how you treat people when you're growing up. I always treated people like I wanted to be treated. I played every sport, so I interacted with everyone. And I played baseball, basketball, football. I ran track. I boxed. And so I interacted with a lot of families, and I built a lot of memories. I ate at a lot of people's homes with my friends, and they have at my house too. And I always took up for people in school, and I don't know why. I just couldn't stand to see someone picking on someone. And so, after interacting with the families here at the funeral home, they're telling me stories about things that I don't even remember, like taking up for them in school when people were picking on them and stuff like that. And so I think though, when the way you treat people, it comes back to you, And so I'm just thankful that I was that type of person. God make me like that.
Right. And I know you're mostly known for the fact that you do own Thompson Mortuary, and I didn't think to ask this earlier on, but what else do you do in the community? What other roles do you serve in the community?
I'm a city alderman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the school board. I've been on the school board since 2005.
Mm-hmm.
I've coached 18 years at the high school, football, varsity football, and I've coached in the youth league footballs 6 years and 2 years at the middle school,
Okay.
where we won a championship there.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also coached baseball, 9 and 10 and 11 and 12-year-old, and
Okay.
we won the All-Stars when I was coaching too. So I got a chance to meet a lot of people that way also,
Yeah.
you know, in coaching and having an impact on a lot of children, you know, and I'm just thankful for that time that I've had with them.
Right,
Yeah.
right, okay. Well, you have done a lot. As you look back, do you wish you had accomplished? Do you wish that you had accomplished something that you haven't yet? Is there anything that you wish you would have done or accomplished over the years?
Well, you know, we all have goals and things that we want to do, and when you, I gave my life to God a long time ago, and so I worked hard pursuing a lot of things like to make pro and some of the sports, because I put a lot of time in, you know, but the good Lord told me after the Dallas Cowboys looked at me my junior year in college, and that was the team I wanted to go play for, but things just didn't work out. You know, like I thought they would. I mean, I could have walked on and tried, but I don't think that's how God wants me to do things. I would have gotten drafted, I think, if he really wanted me to do things like that way. And the same with boxing, because I was a national boxing champion in high school. And I went back into it after the football didn't work out for a little while. I guess I didn't mention that, but I would always make it to the finals, and I used to make it to the finals and depend on a decision, because I used to knock everybody out. So my timing was off just a little, and it came down to a decision, and I know I had won these fights sometime, and so they would get the decision. So I realized that I must have gone as far as God wants me to go in sports, and when I went outside one day and just talking to God, he just told me to go to mortuary school. It was time, you know, so. And he's blessed me in this business since I've been here. You know, in business, you have your ups and your downs, and you go through some rough times. But now, it has been, I've been confirmed that this is where he wants me to be.
I have two more questions, okay? All right. My next question before I leave you with the last one. If you could leave one message to future generations, what would it be?
Treat people like you want to be treated, and it will come back. You know.
I think that's important. Right. And then my last question, which I think would be a good way to end our interview, would be: how would you want others to remember you? How do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as a person, a man of my word. I want to be remembered as someone that care about people and know that I have a passion and I have compassion for my families, and I just want to be remembered as someone that if you tell me something, you won't hear it anywhere else. You know, I just want to be a man of God. That God would be proud of.
Yes, I do think you would be remembered that way. Like I said, it was an honor for me to do this story on you. I thought it would be important to do a legacy story on you, Mr. Austin, because you do a lot in the community. You are someone that practices what you preach. And
Thank
I'm somebody, I would call you and ask questions and reach out, and you always make time to help and answer and be there for me as well. And you definitely believe in the youth in Lauderdale County.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
I do.
yes, sir.
They're our future.
They are.
Yeah.
All right, well, I thank you for taking the time to do this interview for me.
You're
and
welcome.
I appreciate you.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
thank you. All right.